Elliott in front. Now, what about that transmission?
Bill Elliott's running that car with just a shifting lever. It's a Jericho transmission that we use on the road course, and it's not required to have a clutch.
Hendrick cars, second, third, and is that fourth for Craven? Look at him trying to break that draft in the back straightaway. Could happen again. Elliott in front. 5 to go when they come by. Can he stay there? Jeff Gordon has come into second spot. Terry Labonte with him. And now you have those Hendricks cars, second, third, and fourth. Will they team up and try to take it away from the Ford?
Still 28 cars on the lead lap, and all of them right in this lead draft.
And the graphic was incorrect. We are now being told there are 6 laps to go. Graphic was incorrect, and there are 6 remaining now.
Whoa, look down on the flat here. Gordon's trying to get by Elliott going into turn 1.
And Elliott gives him room.
But look at
Labonte going up the outside, and here comes Craven. The Hendricks stable giving it their best for Rick Hendricks here today. In the back straightaway, Gordon out in front. Ricky Craven drops down in front of Bill Elliott. Meanwhile, up on the outside, Sterling Marlin begins to roll.
this is going to be one wild scramble right down to the end for a lot of positions back through there.
Jeremy Mayfield bringing the number 37 up another spot. It could be 1, 2, 3 for Hendrick. Craven is into third from 40th starting position. Newburgh Maines, Ricky Craven, the new guy on the team, replacing Ken Schrader, goes up into third. Can he stay there? Elliott is ready to attack and try to take it back.
The three Hendricks cars have nailed themselves to the bottom of the racetrack, and right now it's 1, 2, 3 Hendricks cars.
Sterling Marlin in fourth, Bill Elliott back to fifth. Mayfield is in sixth, Ward Burton seventh, Martin is eighth, and Hamilton the petty car is in ninth.
Here comes Bill Elliott back on the inside off turn 4.
And trouble.
There's trouble coming down off that banking. 1, 2, 3. Benson's car among them as they come to the line. Caution is coming out. That could be the final lap under green. And if it is, Gordon has won with Terry Labonte second and Craven third. Dale Jarrett caught up. And there you see Kenny Wallace in that incident. Brett Bodine's number 11 is involved. And there's the number 1 of Morgan Shepherd all torn up.
See Bobby Hamilton there. He just touches Benson right there on the left rear corners, and that sets a chain reaction off. You can see up on the top there, Joe Nemechek in the 73. Morgan Shepherd in the 1, now turned sideways, and all around them. Lake Speed's in that.
And for the second time today, Mike Skinner got out of something that you would thought he would have had no car at all. Earlier, he just missed by a fraction, and again. Jeff Gordon, young, loves the NBA, all pro sports, video games. Outspoken, aggressive. Terry Labonte, the quiet guy who likes to hunt and fish, would rather slide in the back door and not be seen. There they are, first and second of the Daytona 500.
Kenny is almost a lap down, fought his way back into contention, and now to win the biggest race of all Winston Cup races, the Daytona 500.
Jennifer Fry in the Washington Post wrote about the different style of these two people. The quiet one, Terry Labonte, the reserved conservative, and Jeff Gordon, the young and flashy one. Jennifer couldn't have hit it better, and they couldn't have hit it better. Look at them lining up to come across. Checkers and yellow. And Terry Labonte pulls up, and here comes the 25 car up. This reminds me of the 24 Hours of Daytona, the year the Ferraris won it. First, second, and third, and they lined up across the line. We've never seen it. One year we did, I believe the Porsches did it, but never in a stock car race. This is a first. Riding with Ralph, or rather riding with Jeff Gordon here as he heads for victory lane. Let's go quickly to Ralph Shaheen.
Well, we're down here with Bill Elliott. Bill, quite a finish, but you had problems with the clutch. Did that cost you at the end?
Well, it kind of hurt. It really didn't cost us, you know, whenever Jeff and Terry and Ricky hooked up, I was history. I mean, I knew it. I was a sitting duck everything, but I got to hand it to these McDonald's guys. They did a heck of a job. You know, Amoco Reese's, New Holland, Coca-Cola, all just pitched in there and really made my year come together. Super 8's on the car this day, and I'm telling you what, I'm just tickled to get through it, and we'll go to Rockingham next week.
And it could be a good year for Bill Elliott. It looks like he's back on track. Mike Joy in Victory Lane.
He has been here for the Pepsi 400, the Busch Clash, the Twin 125, everything you could win in a Winston Cup car. And now he's on the cell phone to Rick Hendrick. On the phone to Charlotte, North Carolina.
Hey, Rick, can I tell Rick?
And if I can get there, we'll listen in.
Did I tell you what we're going to do or what? I told you, man. Hey, I got to go talk to the world here, buddy. Thank you so much. We love you, and this one's for you, man. All right, thanks. Woo!
Jeff Gordon, come on out here.
Yes.
Winner of the Daytona 500, youngest driver to do it.
Oh, yeah. Can he stand on it now?
How many Winston Cup drivers carry a cell phone in their car?
Well, they handed it to me right as I came to Victory Lane. And that's the first person I want to talk to anyway. No offense, Mike, but
okay.
This one's for Rick Hendrick. 1, 2, 3. That is so awesome. Thank you, God. Oh, my goodness.
When you were deep in that field and you were trying to get everybody to line up because you could pull them to the front,
Rick,
if you could get back there,
Thank you, Pop.
how tough, how frustrating was that to be mired back there?
Well, you know, it was real frustrating. I mean, I was sitting back there, you know, and I couldn't get anybody to work with me there for a little while. And, you know, it's just really, really tough to get up through there. And I was just real patient. And I just prayed to God that, you know, hey, you know, if I'm going to glorify you on this day, you got to give me a caution. And the caution came out. So this one certainly is for God.
And the hard loss today was suffered by the driver standing by with Ralph Shaheen.
Well, here he is, a 7-time champ. Dale, I can't believe we're having this conversation again. You got out of the car after flipping and you got back in. What went through your mind through all of that?
Well, I just wanted to get back in the race and try to, you know, make laps. And we're running for a championship. Our hopes for the Daytona 500 were over there. Gordon came up under me and the car pushed off the corner and I got into the wall, got back in him, checked up a little bit. Somebody hit me from behind. Next thing I know, we're on the roof again. Luckily, no one else hit the car. We just sort of bounced around up on our lid a little bit and scuffed around toward the back end up, whatever. I got an ambulance, and I looked back at the car, and I said, man, the wheels are still on that thing. I got out of the ambulance and asked the guy inside the car that was hooking it up. I said, see if it'll crank. And he cranked it up. I said, get out. Give me the car back. So I drove it back around here, and we taped it up. And it's just it's frustrating for me, for the guys that worked so hard. Everybody worked so hard on the team, and getting these race cars down here, we run good and qualified good, won the qualifying race. You know, I don't know that we could have won the Daytona 500, but we were sitting there ready for a shot. And I think Gordon was a little impatient at that point, but still, you know, he went on and won the race. He's running his race, but that's the way it goes. I mean, you know, I pushed off the corner and got in the wall a little, and, you know, I could have took him out too, but I was trying to stay off him and got back, and somebody turned me from the back, and then it was all over with.